Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished up our copper product line here, where we're making not copper, gold product line. We're making gilded copper wire and gold sheet coils. So that's all running. And so that should be, I'm pretty sure, the last set of products that we need to have here. Just a quick check. Aluminum, all the copper stuff. We're making glass fiber, lead. We're not making nickel plate because we don't really need it. Silicon. Yes, we're making silicon. Silver, tin. Actually, yes, there are a couple more things we need to do. We need to make tungsten carbide, and we need to make tungsten plate. Copper tungsten plate. Okay, so those are a couple of things that we need to work into this. Or what we could do... Hold on. Copper tungsten plate. Tungsten... Makes tungsten powder. How does one make tungsten powder? It's part of this. So yeah, it does need to be integrated. I was wondering if I could, Here's the problem. We're out of tungsten ore. No, we're not out of a tungsten ore. We're out of hydrofluoric acid. That is our problem. We do need to set up a new train refueling area, which I was talking about at the end of last episode. But it looks like we have some bigger issues we need to start addressing. Well, you know what? We'll get to that. We do really need... I'm processing on the fly here. We do really need this new refueling location, because we only have one. And if we're going to do what I think we're going to need to do, we're going to need more trains, and we really need to keep these guys refueling. Okay. So let's build that, and then we'll start addressing some of the problems that we're having with the current manufacturing facility that we have here, which we're not making enough acid. Particularly, we're not making enough nitric acid. We're not making enough hydrofluoric acid. I don't think we're making enough hydrochloric acid either. Sulfuric acid, I think, is fine. I think we're fine on sulfuric acid. We don't have trains backed up here. The tanks refill relatively quickly. Yeah, I think sulfuric acid is okay. We're also having an issue with chlorine, because adding the gold to the chlorine has basically drained all of our chlorine out. So we're not making that anywhere near enough. We're going to have to make more chlorine gas. Okay. But what we're going to do first is we're going to get this refueling station built. Yeah, let's remove these signals. Should I make this a full cross? Should probably make this a full cross, because we're probably going to want to have a rail line heading east off of here into this area. So we do have this rail line here. Yeah, well, we'll still make it a full cross. It'll be fine. Just to give us the options. That is in a bad spot. And do we even need to have that there? Yes, it looks like we sort of do. Did that disconnect all of the power up here? No. Getting power through other means. Okay. That's fine. And we just need to have that. Let's drop this in. Drop that in. Then we'll figure out where it's best. And in this case, what we actually want to do is we want to put our own personal RoboPort on so that my own bots can work on this as well. Now, these can actually be packed very tight, I think. Like that, 2 more. I'm going to put 6 loading bays in. All right, and so we're going to use this coal as our fuel source. And yes, it is different from what we're using over here for fuel, but that's fine because any trains will burn through the wood blocks. And once they run out of wood blocks, then they will replace those with coke pellets is what we're going to use. And so it'll be fine. They'll run off of either or. Let's figure out... We can clear all this stuff out of our planner. So we want to make coke pellets. So we're going to need to make coke. And that is going to produce sulfuric waste water. Hydrogen sulfide gas, benzene, and methane. Coke, naphtha, natural gas liquids, and base mineral oil. Produces coke, naphtha, and methane. It requires gas condensates. Ingredients: hydrogen gas. We don't have hydrogen gas. Purified water. Creates sulfuric waste. We'll have to figure out how we're going to handle the sulfuric waste. I mean, I could just make it out of crushed coal, and then we don't have to worry about the sulfuric waste water. You know what? Let's just make it out of the crushed coal and see how this goes. Because we're not gonna need to make this at super high efficiency. What kind of furnaces do I have? I have electric furnaces. I am making tons of electricity. We can do electric furnaces. And that way we don't have to burn any of the coal as fuel. Alright, and then we're going to get coal from infinite coal. We're not going to be using a steam driven. We're going to be using electric mining drill 4s. Oh, we don't want to have that on me. We don't need any of this material anymore, because we're not needing to manufacture any of that stuff right now. Do I need filtration units? No. You don't need filtration units. Okay. Yep, that's good. What I do want is, do I have production of electric mining drill 4s? I do not. Okay, I can make them by hand, but I need to think about making electric mining drill 4s somewhere. Alright, let's see how much this is going to be. If we make 1 coke pellet per second, then we consume 2.5 coal per second. So we could do, I think, 12 coke pellets per second. Yep, 12 coke pellets per second. We consume 30 per second coal. We would need 7 electric mining drill 4s. You know what? Let's go ahead and get those manufacturing. I'm going to need to make a... Are we making electric furnaces anywhere? Somehow I don't have any titanium plate. I must have run our titanium production out. Oh, right. I want to check and see, do I have electric furnaces in storage? I do have electric furnaces in storage. Good. So that means that I then... Hold on. It looks like I apparently need some stone to make an ore crusher 3. Then I have one example that I can use for templating. An electric furnace that I'm going to need to make. And I have these. All right, good. All right, and how much water am I going to need? 25 per second water, which I can grab from groundwater pumps. 1. I'll make 3. And we will do a tank and a pump. Okay. Electric large area mining drill 4. Oh, that's what I made? I mean, that's actually fine. But then I need 13 of them. So that's not actually what I want. Not a problem. Oh, that needs power. It's fine. Just throws these large area mining drills in here. And we'll just turn them all back into mats. Done. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we need to split these. Let's do 8 then. Provide them power. And we'll need to provide them water. Okay. And then we're going to need 10 ore crushers. Processing these into 60 per second coal, crushed coal. Okay. Well, that should be done. Why is that not getting built? Oh, because it's not in a logistics area. That would make sense. Or not in a construction zone, so we need covered. There we go. We need to make sure all of this is going to be covered. All right, so what I would want to do is something along these lines. Oh, right. That's the annoying part of having my own personal roboport in these situations. And we need 10 of them. And I just so happened to lay them out pretty well. No, that's actually not going to work, is it? No, it isn't. That will work. It'll work. It'll be fine. Ah. Okay, so then that will crush our coal. And then we need to send it 60 per second to 15 electric furnaces. What are the size of the electric furnaces? They're the same size as these. I'm going to want to jog these down like that. So then output will be like there. Actually, how much output? 60 per second coke. It's 15. No, we're gonna do 16. So 8 and 8. Yeah, we're gonna need this to be a substation. That'll work. And then you will need to output. Well, no, in this case, no, I still will do loaders. We'll probably use inserters, but we're going to use loaders. Misclick. This will be the second line. I'll balance them both at the end. We'll set you up, guys, to crush coal. There we go. We're missing one. Go on its way. It's right there. Oh, and of course all these inserters are not going to be covered by that substation, but we can fix. Let's do that. All right, so then we'll have 60 per second coke coming out of there into doing 5. We're going to do 6. And we just copy this output. And then you are making coke pellet. Coke pellets. And then we route the coke pellets into a silo. And they're only coming out at a rate of 12 per second, so single sides of belts should be fine. We still have a whole bunch more electric furnaces to get installed, so not even running at our full speed yet. Then over here, I'm going to need a locomotive for reference, I think. No. No, actually we should be fine. And we're going to do it this way. Okay. And then what we would just do, go down here to refuel stop. Copy that. Here. Those are now all refuel stops. So can be used by our trains. In fact, one has arrived already. Now, it isn't going to load up anything until one of those fuel slots burns out, which is fine, and then it'll start to load. All right. So where are those? No, those are delivered. Those are logistics bots. We would need construction bots. There's one coming to install. Then our electric furnaces? Ah, there they are. Like, where are our construction bots with the electric furnaces? Here they are. Okay. Alright, well that'll all get installed and we'll run here. And that should take any load off of the refueling system. Now they'll kind of have two refueling stops on opposite ends of our base here. And so I think we'll stop here for now and we'll work on addressing some of these acid issues, I think, next episode. We're gonna have to figure something out here. We're gonna have to figure out other ways of producing, at the very least. I want to produce all these acids, I think. Without using wastewater. Alright. So we'll have to look into that. Alright, but for now we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.